Hi, my name is Towery. I'm a post-professional doctoral student in occupational therapy, and my advisor is Dr. Donna Costa. My capstone project is the development of online modules to introduce prospective students to the profession of occupational therapy. Prospective students seek opportunities and inclusion for participation in educational process of pursuing a degree in occupational therapy. However, they're often required to self-initiate contact for the various different kinds of prerequisite experiences they're asked to gather in that application process. For instance, they may have to do service learning, or they may have to do a clinical observation in different areas of practice, maybe an outpatient setting or a pediatric setting in so many hours. But then another program wants something quite different. They want you to write an essay and interview a practitioner. So there's no standardized approach to it. And there's very little research that supports prerequisites and or a standardized approach to, meeting the needs and expectations of students. There is research that actually looks at what faculty and academia in general is looking for in students, what their expectations or what they believe students need to have prior to coming into a program, which may be things like critical thinking or adaptability and things like that. But are those the same things that the students value and that the students need? So the idea is to take the students' information I gather from focus groups. And I'm currently in the middle of doing these focus groups. And once I'm completed with the focus groups, I want to integrate all the different contextual information that I learned from the students, all their challenges and things they went through, and see what they value, and then look at developing standalone modules with a curriculum and pedagogy that the students can embrace and have an awareness of what the profession is, an expectation of what they're going to get themselves into if they commit to a program, and some foundational basic knowledge that we can build upon in academia. So like I said, currently I'm in the middle of focus groups. I'm almost completed them. And then phase 2 would be integrating those things into the modules. And one thing that's kind of important to understand is that this gap of accessibility that prevents a student from participating is crucial to fill. And not just in occupational therapy, but any program. And one of the reasons I talk about the idea of standardization is we often think of that as prerequisite education requirements. Well, different academic institutions have different governing bodies, and different programs have to align differently and somewhat uniquely for their own communities. However, are we looking at what the students need to have to be successful in our program? Why aren't we looking at what are we meeting the students' expectations and are we meeting the students' needs? And the first one is accessibility. If we enhance accessibility, we're going to increase potential for future applicants. If we can do things more standardized that are more globally accepted requirements, then the processes of getting into a program will be more attractive, and we will assist in student recruitment, and that thorough foundation will aid in retention. In order to get students as an innovative lifelong learner and to be authentic social collaborators, I think we need future research that's going to look more at those introductory concepts and see what students value and integrate it more. What are students looking at expectation-wise getting into the program, and are we meeting their needs? Only then, I think, are we going to actually do them justice. Thank you.